Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today the reading that I'm going to be doing for you is what is the 666 portal opening up for you. So at the time that I'm recording this, it is June 6th, 2022. And so in numerology, 2022 breaks down to 6. So it's 666 today. And so just a general overview, because I've been feeling into this energy a little bit, and the main sort of message that I've been getting is it feels like this portal, this date, is energetically opening up a path for us, a life path that wasn't available to us before for whatever reason. It's like we couldn't see it, we didn't know that we wanted it, something along the lines of just like all of a sudden this new path has opened up that wasn't available to you before for whatever reason. And there's a need to choose it if you feel called to by your heart. And it's going to be difficult in the sense that it's a path that it's like your heart is going to lead you down it. And I feel like your mind is going to be apprehensive, or like it's a path that's calling you to allow your heart to lead. And that makes sense because the number 6 resonates with the energy of love. It's the lovers in the tarot card. And so, yeah, it's just going to require you to really dive deep into your heart. It's going to open up a path that is kind of being guided by your heart's desires. And so there's going to be some courage required because, you know, typically we live in a society where it's more about logic. We follow a path that makes sense. We follow a path that maybe has been carved out by others before us. And so this is going to feel a little bit scary in that it's going to require you to really follow your heart and let your heart lead you. So it's a really beautiful energy, but I'm getting this like nervous buzz around it. It's kind of like realizing that you like have a crush on someone and you're like, I'm nervous. Like, do I tell them? Like, this is scary. I'm falling. Like, what do I do? So that being said, I want you to take a deep breath in and out. And I want you to focus your attention on these 3 piles of cards and choose the one that you feel the most intuitively drawn to. This is going to be pile 1, 2, and 3, and let's get started. For those of you that felt drawn to pile number 1, this is your reading. So your heart is really leading you on a path of leadership. And judging by these cards, it feels like, well, there's a lot going on here. So first of all, this feels like it could be related to like a past life thing. If you don't believe in past lives, it could be something that's related to like your childhood. That is what the past life could be referring to. So like, you know, maybe in your childhood you felt like you wanted to do a certain thing and then you kind of abandoned that dream. And so now it's coming back around. Or this could be like a literal past life thing where maybe you tried to or were successful at being a leader at something and it's just like in your DNA, and so you're being called down that path again. Whatever it is though, either you might have, this could also be in relation to the past life thing. This could be something that you tried before and maybe weren't successful at, because with the porcupine spirit it says time for beginner mind. So that could be kind of referencing this need to forget what happened in the past, forget that it didn't work in the past, because it's meant to work now. In fact, you're going to be very, very successful at this. So it's giving me like second shot, second chance kind of energy really strongly. So however that resonates for you, this could also be like in relation to love. Like maybe there was someone from your past and things didn't work out and things are kind of coming back around and you're getting a second shot at love. This could be about career, where you were wanting to pursue a certain path and things didn't work out for whatever reason, and now it's coming back around. And so whatever kind of circles back to you, you have to understand that it's coming back around because you're meant to be successful at this. You're meant to do this. And this is why you have to allow, with the leadership card, you have to allow your heart to lead you, because your mind is going to be saying, it's similar to the channeled message that I was getting at the beginning of this reading, just kind of the general message. It's like, if you allow your mind to lead, all these fears are going to come up because there's some past life kind of memories. And again, when I say past life, this could be like literal past life, or just like in the past, there's memories that are coming up of like, well, this didn't work last time. And it's a lot of like bringing up a lot of fears. And so you have to allow your mind to get quiet and to kind of almost respond to those fears and be like, no, like, just because it didn't work out before doesn't mean that it's not meant to work out now. Because I really do feel like it's going to be bringing up a lot of fears within you. And that's going to be kind of the main thing, is learning to quiet your mind, learning to retrain your brain of like, no, I'm destined for success. This is destined to be successful. That's not to say that there won't be any challenges to overcome, but you're absolutely, it's like, I almost want to say you're guaranteed success. Like a success is assured in this situation, and it's only going to be kind of overcoming your mindset and trusting that you can let your heart lead, that you can be a leader. You know, this could be a situation where you tried to start your own company and it didn't work out. And so now you are doubting your capabilities as a leader. Maybe you applied for like a management position in a company and you didn't get it. And so now you've kind of let that dream go. And it's like, no, you're meant to be a leader. You're meant to step up. You're meant to let your heart guide you. And this is going to work out and be successful. It's just going to take, yeah, we have the renewal card here and we have the 9 of Pentacles. So major renewal energy. So this is definitely past energy that's being renewed. We have the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So this is just very much like success, prosperity, abundance, a lot of like financial abundance and prosperity too. So this could be related to your work and career. I am picking up on more of that energy, but I also just have a feeling that this could be related to love too. You might be getting a renewal in both areas of your life. Okay. 7 of Cups. So there's a need. We also have balance at the bottom of the deck. So with the 7 of Cups, there's this need to allow yourself to go down this path without overanalyzing and overthinking. This is what this time for a beginner mind, and what I was saying earlier about it's really going to be important to overcome your mind and not let it run rampant. There's really going to be a need for you to make the decision. So when this kind of offer, proposal, opportunity, when this door opens, when it presents itself, you need to decide, yep, I'm going to do that. I'm going to pursue it. I'm going to let my heart lead me. I'm going to be guided by this past desire, even though I'm afraid. And there's going to be a need to like not go back and forth, not overanalyze, not overthink, and just go for it. Just pursue it, and keep telling yourself, like, keep reminding yourself over and over again, this is going to be successful. You're really going to benefit from mindset training and mindset work. So, you know, this could be saying affirmations in the mirror every morning, every night, journaling affirmations, something along the lines of, I am destined for success, or this is going to be successful. Just continually reinforcing and reminding yourself that you're on the path to success, no matter what. You have to know that no matter what happens, no matter what is coming, being thrown on the path in front of you, no matter what challenges, no matter what you're facing, you're destined for success. This is your destiny, and it's going to be amazing. You just have to get past that first hurdle of the mindset. So I hope that this reading resonates and was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. For those of you that felt drawn to pile number 2, this is your reading. So you guys got the Lover's card. It's very appropriate for the 666 portal. So this one's going to be a really powerful one for you guys. And what I'm seeing is there's some sort of tower moment that's happening for you. And if you don't know what that means, a tower is usually, a lot of people can kind of like fear this energy because it can feel like the rug is being ripped out from under you. But what I'm actually feeling is that this is a good thing. It's going to be like a really positive tower moment. So it's going to be something like you, let's say you lose your job and then like miraculously someone sends you an email and they want to hire you at this new company, and it's like a better fit, it's what you love to do, it pays better. Something is kind of like being replaced with something else, and it's being replaced with something better, or just something that like hasn't been serving you and hasn't been in alignment with your heart is falling apart. And there might be this like initial sense of like, oh my God, like no, like you're kind of upset, but then literally like 5 minutes later, you're like, wait, this is okay. It's like you lose your job, but then you realize you actually weren't happy in this job, or you go through a breakup, but then you realize that you actually weren't happy in that relationship, or you realize that your job is forcing you to have to move to a completely new place, maybe relocate, and you are so much happier in this new location. It's something about like that initial kind of shock of like, oh my God, this is a change, but then the immediate realization of like almost like relief. I'm feeling like relief is flooding you, and you're gonna realize that you actually felt very trapped, stuck, stagnant, and you didn't even realize it in this old energy. And so Spirit kind of took this energy out of your life, and you're feeling that initial shock, but then you're like, oh, that was for the best. Like I feel so much better now. And it's gonna leave you feeling just really like light. With this canary spirit, it says sing your own song. Like you're just gonna be feeling joyful, light. Yeah, I'm just feeling this like childlike joy. And I'm seeing like a hummingbird, and hummingbird always represents like sweetness of life, or like lightness of being. It just feels really good. And we have the rainbow card here, and it says blessing. So, and then followed by the rain card, which says purification. So again, it's feeling like, it's reminding me of like even an emotional release, where like maybe you're crying, and then once you've kind of had that emotional release, you just feel so much better. You just had to like get that cry out of the way just so that you could release that energy and feel a lot better. So something is freeing you, and it's freeing you up to follow your heart in some way. I just had a bunch of cards fall out here. So we have the Emperor, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so, okay. This could be a love situation. So, again, let's just use the example of like, you're in a relationship, and then all of a sudden the person that you're in a relationship with breaks up with you, and you're like, oh my gosh, like you didn't see it coming, you feel upset, but then it's like immediately something else comes in, and it's such a better match, and you just immediately go from like with the Two of Wands to the Nine. It's like you're skipping from 2 to 9. Like you're catapulting forward in a way that you couldn't have if you were in that other relationship. This could also have to do with your stability in some way. So again, like you could find yourself in a more stable relationship, a more stable job. It's just a better fit all around. And I got this message on one of my collective readings that I do on my tarot Instagram page. This need to like defend or protect your choices, or to protect this new path. So maybe you're not telling everyone that you're in a new relationship, or maybe you're not telling everyone right away that you're in this new job. There's kind of this need to like either protect it or defend your choices. So let's say you do decide to relocate or something. You might need to defend yourself to people who are like, what are you, crazy? Like uprooting your life and relocating, or uprooting and changing this and changing that. And it's like you have to kind of be very solid and stable and firm and confident and assured in your decision, and able to kind of defend it. And yeah, for some reason that's important. I think there's a need for you to like learn to stand up for yourself, and so that's why you're having to do that, because you know, sometimes that's not necessary. We don't have to defend our choices, our decisions to anyone, but I'm feeling like for you it's actually a really important part of like your personal power and your personal growth is like learning to say, no, this is my life, like I know what I want, I know what's good for me, I've made this decision, I've thought about it, or it feels right, and so this is what I'm gonna do, and I don't need your opinion, I don't need your advice, thank you very much, but I feel very confident in my choice. So I hope that this reading resonates and was helpful, and I will see you in the next one. For those of you that felt drawn to pile number 3, this is your reading. So the first thing that I'm noticing here is you're drawn to pile number 3, and we have the Empress card, which is the number 3. So I feel as though you are stepping into a period of really, I'm hearing joyful creation, which makes sense with the dance card. It's like you're celebrating. I'm also seeing like the 3 of Cups energy, which is very like celebratory. It's like you're celebrating, you're accomplishing, you're creating. There's just a lot that's happening for you in the physical, and you're just celebrating a lot. Like maybe you're getting engaged, maybe you're getting married, maybe you're getting pregnant, maybe you're starting a business, maybe you're meeting people who are like your soul tribe, your soul family, and you're collaborating on a project. There's just a lot of like really joyful celebratory energy here. And with the King of Winter, or the King of Swords card here, I'm feeling that this could either be that you've reached a place where your mindset is like you have a lot of control over your mind. It's kind of reminding me of group number 1, except you might be like the more evolved or more kind of further along down the path than group number 1. So you might have felt drawn to both piles, or you're just kind of past that initial shock of like, oh my God, I can't do this. And your mind is kind of in check. You're very much in control of it. And you're like, no, I can do this. I got this. I'm doing great. But what's also reminding me of is, let's say you're on this path and you're celebrating your success. You've started down a new path, or you're seeing a lot of success, and it's allowing you to, make like important investments or financial decisions. So I'm seeing this as like you going to like a mortgage broker, and you're getting a mortgage so you can buy a house, or you're consulting a realtor in order to buy a house, or you're going to someone like knowledgeable in a certain field. This could be like a financial advisor, and you're starting like financial planning. It's basically like you have success and resources under your belt, and now you're like, okay, how can I build this wealth? How can I invest in this? Maybe you're investing in like stocks, or there's just some sort of like you're visiting like a financial planner, financial advisor. This could even be like estate planning is something that I'm picking up on. So maybe you are, you know, planning to grow your family or start a family, and you're like, oh, a really important thing is that, you know, if something were to happen to me, I want my children to be okay. So I'm going to go and do some estate planning and seeing a lawyer. So if that resonates for you, that could be something that you're being encouraged to do, is like, now that you're building this empire, there's a need to kind of secure it. And so you might need to enlist the help and resources of professionals in order to help you do that. I'm going to pull some more cards here. We'll just get some more information, some more guidance for what this... Yeah, I'm feeling the Chariot. I'm feeling like there's a lot more responsibility. Like, it's like your dreams are coming true, but you're kind of realizing like, oh, I need to take a lot more responsibility for my family, my finances. With the Chariot card here, again, it's just showing like success. Like there's a lot of success here for you. And funny enough, I said I'm seeing the 3 of Cups, and we have that card right here. You cannot make that up. I swear I shuffled. And again, the 10 of Pentacles, which does say take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments. That's crazy. So it's literally just reinforcing exactly what I just said. So you're really experiencing a lot of success, prosperity, abundance. Maybe you're in the spotlight, you have people around you to celebrate these successes with, and now it's just time to kind of secure your finances, secure your investments, make sure that you're protected and secure, and that your family is, that your business is, that your business partners are. Yeah, really great energy here. It's just time to kind of, be very proud of your accomplishments and continue to celebrate all that's happening for you, but also just being very responsible about your resources, your finances, protecting your business, protecting yourself. I know I keep saying it, but I feel like the fact that I channeled it and then got the exact same cards to reinforce it, it's like, maybe this is something that you've been putting off. And so Spirit is like, it's not to scare you, by the way, like, don't be afraid. I just feel like it's a little bit of Spirit, like a kick in the pants almost, or like a little bit of like, just make sure to get this done. You want to get it done before, something happens, before. It's kind of like I'm getting the sense of like, professional insurance. Like, if you are a professional and let's say you're a therapist or whatever, you want to have insurance against yourself, or like protecting yourself, so that in case someone does decide to make a complaint or whatever it is, it's like, it's things that you never want to think about, but that you really have to. And it's really important that if something were to happen, you're protected. And it's just going to leave you, like, even if you never run into any problems or never kind of need this protection, it's just nice to have. It's going to let you move forward and just really feel secure and confident and really good. And it's going to just make you feel like a boss. Like, yeah, I not only am successful, but I also have all these investments. I have my shit together. Yeah, it's really like good, like masculine and feminine balanced energy. So I want to say congratulations to that and to you. And yeah, I hope that this reading resonates and was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.